Now, look, what are we seeing here? Empty space. Look at that, a white hole is appearing in here. This is like a cheap white plastic that they painted. So, in today's video, we are going to be finally taking a look at the s.h.Figuarts Dandadan MOMO. This was an anime that my cousin actually told me to watch at Thanksgiving, and I finished another anime I was watching, One Piece, over 1,000 episodes, so I gave it a shot, and I was immediately hooked, and I thought it was such a great little fun anime, and the episode 7 actually destroyed me. There is a lot of downsides with this figure. I will just say off the front, it is lacking severely in many things. Accessory, articulation, we're going to go through everything. You always get an honest opinion on this channel, so if you heard other people glazing this figure, I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and we'll get on from there. If you stay to the end, I'm going to tell you some customizer is actually going to fix most of the problems here. So I'll give you a heads up at the end as well. She is almost impossible to find unless you go to today's sponsor of the video, Mecha Japan. I have a discount code if you guys would like to buy something on their website. Use the code RoccoFig10. And you save $10 off your order of $100 or more. And if you can't buy anything right now, there's a link down below just to go check out their website. But they track everyone who clicks on that link from my video. So if you could just go click on that, go check out their website, that would really mean a lot to me and it will help me out. They have her in stock and that's where I got mine. Now, look, what are we seeing here? Empty space. And she was not cheap. Her retail is $60 to $65. You know, I was a little mad, but I think they know people love this freaking anime so much. It was a smash success that I think they knew they could get away with it. But that's not even the worst part, right? I would have loved one of her ghost spectral hands. If anyone's a 3D printer or anyone could make me, she has these green hands that come out, and that's like her power. If anyone could 3D print me those in green, please hit me up. I couldn't wait. I opened her already, so because I couldn't wait. I got the figure in, and I wanted to, I was going to say I wanted to touch her, but that's very inappropriate.
Hey, yo!
And I wanted to just see what all the hype was about, and boy, is it bad. I don't know where we're going to start first. You know what? Let's go right into the articulation because there's not much, so it won't take long. First off, the figure, and this is where they win, in my opinion, looks amazing. If you want a Dandadan figure, this is her. This is it. It looks phenomenal. I said a little mini review on Instagram. I said she's not much of an action figure. She's more of just a figurine or a statue. That doesn't mean she doesn't look good because she looks great. It's accurate to the anime, and boy, did they just nail it. But she is limited in so many ways, and I'll show you right now. So, first off, her head is limited from this hair, which it's funny because in the anime, I felt like her hair was a little bit shorter. You could have got away with just making the hair a tiny bit shorter or doing something with the neck to get better range of motion. But she's pretty stuck here. She doesn't get much range. And I know it looks like that now until you start trying to pose her. And then, you know, it's not useful. She does have butterfly joints, but not really. So the sweatshirt has these big, chunky, clunky parts, which make her look good when she's standing still. But if you try posing her, it's like not gonna work much. It's actually, no, she has very slight butterfly joints. She has the cut right there for the bicep and then gets a decent range, but her shoulders just like, it's not it. And it's not, and the pink they use this like pink plastic that every time you touch it, it scrapes and it like doesn't look good. And I think a lot of these are problems when you get the figure, you'll see them in hand. Just a lot of weird, like you scratch your head, like why'd they do this? Now, the most egregious, no, there's a few more, damn. The ab crunch is non-existent, and if you do use it, I don't know if you could see here. Let me try to zoom real quick. There it is. So it instantly scratches off the paint on. So every figure will be like damaged. You'll never buy a used one of this figure. You cannot move it at all. It scrapes the paint off, and it's not even colored pink. So you're gonna have, look at that, a white hole is appearing in here. This is like a cheap white plastic that they painted. So boy, did they drop the ball so badly. Like it's actually like mind scratching, not head scratching, mind scratching. This figure is known for her kicks, and she has the most restrictive articulation. This is solid plastic, does not budge. And then her skirt is solid plastic, does not budge. And if you're going to try to get a kick, this is the kick. Now, I saw a lot of people being pervy. She does have panties on, and they're blue. But it looks like it's kind of like a shorts underneath. So not those white, the white ones from episode 1. Well, this outfit's not from episode 1. So you listen, stop being pervs, guys, okay? Let's see. Again, vanilla posing. You can get some decent vanilla posing if you just like, the whole point is she's really not like just like a normal girl. She's a pretty action-packed girl that fights back. So a lot of the choices were really weird. And these knees, single-jointed knees that are just kind of ugly, unless she's standing, right? So if you're standing still, boom, good. And then if you want to do anything, disgusting. Very interesting. Good range of motion on the feet, and she actually stands pretty well. I was just doing some light posing, and like I got her into like 1 foot posing on accident, and it was like whatever. I was surprised. I'm only being harsh because this is such a head scratcher. Like, Bandai really dropped the ball here. I still really like the figure. I just don't know what they were thinking. So with not coming with a lot of accessories, they really lean heavy on the hands. She has a pointing, peace fingers, fist, open hands, slap hands, and then holding hand. And then kind of holding hands on the figure also. So just lots of holding hands. And she has 5 face sculpts, which I would have liked one being really angry and one being very, like, one of the animated, very silly faces. Because she does some pretty animated, funny, silly faces in the anime. This is kind of the most angry. She's looking off to the side, kind of yelling. Again, looks really good. Her bangs come off. They did a great job catching her likeness. Now, one of the things I really like about the anime is they have the grandma in it is a sexy grandma. And if you watch a lot of anime, listen, guys, I'm old, and some of the anime has me cringing real hard, and it's like the very questionable teen stuff that's just very weird. Japan gets away with sometimes. It's just nice to see a mature woman that normal people could have eye candy for. Here is the standard face of her just smiling. Again, very cute. Sorry, guys, I'm still sick. I've been chronicling all my videos with me being sick. Listen, just because I'm not feeling well doesn't mean I get to stop working, man. I gotta provide for the family, so smash that like button, please. Here is her swooning face when she thinks of Ken Makatori. What was the name again? Ken Makatori Mokomoto. I think that's something similar to that. Give me the grandma, please. I want the figure of the grandma ASAP. I'll collect this whole line. So give me the grandma. Give me the cat. And Okarun. I want an Okarun. We're getting a transformed Okarun. I would like a untransformed, just base like he's Super Saiyan. I'd like a normal Okarun, please. This is actually a really great face. Her laughing. Almost she's crying laughing. Very good. Look at this. She just looks great. She really does, until you try to do any action stuff. Very odd. This is a very similar head sculpt to that one, which makes me think, like, I could have done without this one. You know, like, if we're having... She has 2 freaking UIs, like, faces. It's... I don't know. I would have liked them both plus more, but I feel like they're an angry face or a silly face instead would have been ideal. But maybe they'll do one of those accessory sets and we'll get some upgrades for her. Now, speaking of upgrade, there is this guy on Instagram, and I'll put his picture. I forgot the name. And I have one of these sets coming, so I will do a video when I get it. He originally had just this bottom skirt piece and the skirt cloth, and I thought it looked silly because this is hard plastic. This is, you know, soft plastic. So what he did was he went back and he's making a whole complete sweater. So you would just take the skirt off, put the cloth skirt that he has, take this off completely, this whole bottom plastic piece, and then put this pink sweatshirt over this whole item. So I'm gonna have to cut off this bow, and it goes underneath the bow, and it looks decent. So I have one of those. I'll do a review. And guys, if you want one of her, go to Mecha Japan. I have a discount code if you guys would like to buy something on their website. Use the code RoccoFig10 and you save $10 off your order of $100 or more. And if you can't buy anything right now, there's a link down below just to go check out their website, but they track everyone who clicks on that link from my video. So if you could just go click on that, that would really mean a lot to me, and it will help me out. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do so many of these Figuarts reviews. Pick her up if you like her, but just be ready to be disappointed. She doesn't do much, and you will damage your figure just touching her. So on that note, but at the end of the day, she still looks beautiful. It's a great figure, and it's a great looking figure, not action figure. And I'm happy that we even have a Dandadan figure. And I'll see you guys in the next toy hunt. Bye.
Would you look at this?
If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. I need everybody, go check out my Mercari shop. I sell stuff on eBay, on Mercari. And if you're a watcher of the channel, always DM me. I give you guys the best. Don't even look at the prices on there. You let me know. I'll give you the best deal I can. If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. Use my code. Down below is the link. Go over there. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. Use my code. We both get up to $50 in credit. And then I go and buy, like this figure. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy. You guys get it.